Welcome to our podcast, Learn Biblical Greek, brought to you by Dr. William Stewart, the co-founder of Teleios. This captivating podcast teaches you biblical Greek through a verse-by-verse study of the book of Ephesians, interjecting Greek grammar, Greek word meanings, and vital theology concepts. Thanks for joining us on this exciting biblical journey. Your study will be more effective if you use the Greek text with the Bible word codes, either on the eSword download or Bible Hub website. These links are on our podcast website at www.teliosresearch.com.
Hi, I'm William Stewart, co-founder of Teleios. Welcome back to our podcast on learning biblical Greek. We're in a wonderful passage in Ephesians 2 talking about the reconciliation, first between Jew and Gentile, and now just moving to the reconciliation between man and God through Jesus Christ and his death on the cross. So we're looking at the Greek and how the Holy Spirit gave the scriptures actually to man so we can learn more about God to be his more obedient, fruitful servants in this life. So glad you're joining me. Be sure to look at our website, read my disclaimer, look at the tools there on the site. I hope it'll help you. Make sure you have your Greek text open. Let's go to verse 15. We're in the middle, and ina, it starts with ina, I-N-A. It means in order to, it's non-declinable, and it always means this. Tous, and this is always, this is a small word, so you think of either the article or pronoun. The fact that it starts with a T makes it an article, and that OUS ending tells you it is a masculine plural form in the accusative. Duo, two, also, this is the number, and it is also in the accusative form. And so even though this is irregular, even though the two don't match, they both are in the accusative. Katisi, a verb, simple this time, means to create. You see there's no prefix, as we usually analyze these verbs from left to right. And there's no augment, epsilon, meaning past tense, indicative. The root, kati, means create. The S, eta, tells you that eta is a hint of the subjunctive, the lengthening of the A, of the SA. So this is a aorist, third person singular. He should create. And of course, being subjunctive, there is no augment. So he should create. In, that very common preposition, in, as usual, meaning be more flexible than the English. It can mean inside, on, at, by means of. Himself, ialto. So it's if you have the epsilon on front of the alto, he, she, it becomes himself, reflexive. That omega, of course, indicates a dative, singular, masculine, or neuter. East, another preposition. It always means into. It's directional towards something. So it takes the accusative case. And we see then the number one, ena. This is the accusative. The number one in the masculine is the masculine number one. There's also a feminine and neuter form. The masculine is enos, takes the third declension ending, so that A is the accusative singular. Kainon anthropon, so new man. So the on ending indicates the masculine singular accusative. And of course, the anthropon here is a second declension noun, not taking a third declension ending. Pion, another verb. Again, we do not see a prefix. We do not see a augment. Pio, or pui, P-O-I, is the root, and it means to do or to make very common. Verb, the ending is omega n. This is the means it is a participle, and in the masculine singular nominative. So if an on, omega n, is attached to a verb form, it basically tells you it's the nominative singular masculine. So making, and of course it's in the active form and present tense. Peace, Irene. This word is an important word in the New Testament. It's always Irene. It's used very generally, much like in Western languages, peace between men, between countries, between man and God, peace of mind. That eta, new ending, tells you it is a feminine singular accusative ending. Okay, so what do we have here? We have, for to make in himself of twain one new man. So the King James says, making peace. I might say, in order the two should be, in order that he should create the two in himself into one new man, making peace. Okay, now what we have here at the end, the peace, we've seen how God has made the Gentiles and the Jews one, obliterating the laws. We saw in the first half of the verse, and made peace between them. But now he's transitioning, in my own opinion, to the next verse where he talks about the reconciliation of man to God. So we have a hint of that here in this verse. Wonderful verse. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll come next time. Be persistent with that Greek. Come back, continue to learn, and learn theology as well. I'll look forward to seeing you at that next video.